We are live on this Monday, July 31st. Wow. Last day of July, the dog summer, as we get ready for another beautiful week of Major League Baseball and more winning coming up this week in Major League Baseball. I'm certainly excited about it. Had a great weekend. I hope everybody else did as we turn another page. We get ready to head into the month of August. And, of course, the Hall of Fame game is coming up. I mean, we're right here on top of everything, man. Football right around the corner. Again, the NBA, college basketball, that's not far off. Hockey, we know how quick hockey comes back. But right now it's Major League Baseball, and we're starting to rock and roll a little bit in that Major League Baseball. Baltimore, what's up, Zaneri? How you doing, buddy? You like the O's tonight over the Yankees? No, it's not the Yankees. Who is it tonight? They played the Yankees last night. Who's Baltimore tonight? What's up, Alicia? How you doing? Who is Baltimore playing tonight? That was Yankees last night, right? Blue Jays. Blue Jays. Gotcha. With Bassett on the mound. What's up, Wayne? How you doing? Good to see y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate all of it. Oh, from Friday. Yes, you did. You called it. Grayson Rodriguez with a 1-0 win on Fridays in there. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. It was the Yanks yesterday, right? And now it's the Blue Jays today. So I would not put it as your pick because everybody else had the Yankees. So it was hard for me to do that, Zaneri. Hey, what I tell y'all about Bud Crawford? I'm not a boxing better, so to speak. But I'm never going against Bud Crawford. I don't care. I'm not going against Bud Crawford, period, point blank. And he put on a show on Saturday night, as well as Justin Gaethje, for those of you who like the UFC. I know Mills and those guys, they love the UFC. That was an exciting card. It really was. So I hope you guys are excited about this week. I certainly am. Baseball in full effect. Rocking and rolling, man. Rocking and rolling. I appreciate all of you for coming in on time. Wow. It's starting to build a following. That's what we're looking for. Look, see some familiar faces, some familiar names, I should say. And who knows, in the future, maybe we could put some faces on here too. Have some of you guys come on and do some talking. Don't be camera shy. Get on here and chit chat with me and tell me what you're liking, etc. So there's a few games I like today. The Rangers did not have a good weekend, right, Wayne? So let's see how they respond this coming up week. Let me do this. Let's see. Let me put my first five. Who did I take? I took Tampa Bay minus 145 in the first five, which is a little bit juicy for me. Not really my style, but I like that play. So I'm going to put that up on the board here. So Tampa Bay, minus 145 in the first 5 innings. I like this situation for the Rays tonight. Yankees coming off of Sunday Night Baseball that saw them strike out, I think, 18 times last night. Glasnow is my guy. I like him a lot. So I like the Tampa Bay Rays in the first 5 innings tonight. And the Rays have not been playing excellent baseball by any means. But I still like Tampa Bay in this situation, going up against Domingo Germán. After the perfect game he threw, he's been back to about his normal self, which is fair. He's just a fair pitcher. On the other side, I like this guy. I like Tyler a lot. I just think he's a very good pitcher. Glasnow is last 2 starts, he went 7 innings in both, allowed 8 total hits, so 14 innings, 8 hits, just 3 earned runs, going against Baltimore and Miami. Game before that, he went 6 innings, allowed 1 earned run against Kansas City. Okay. Game before that, he went 5 2/3, allowed 1 earned run versus Atlanta. So last 4 starts have been really strong. Miami and Kansas City thrown in there. Miami not playing their best ball, but he also had Baltimore and Atlanta thrown in there. So he's pitched well against 2 teams in those 4 starts. So I like that. Germán, he could, JD. He could get traded, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll happen for today. Tomorrow night's the trade deadline. So They got him listed as a starter. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's a small card today, Wayne, so you kind of got to pick your spots. But Reds versus Cubs, we'll take a look at it. You got Abbott on the mound for the Reds, who, he's my guy. I like him a lot. But the Cubs, if I'm not mistaken, really hit lefties well. Stroman on the mound for Chicago. And Chicago's been playing some decent baseball as of late, 8-2 in their last 10. I really like the under 4.5 in the first 5 innings in that game. The problem with that is I don't like playing Cincinnati Reds games under the total. But my pick in that one, Alicia, and one of the picks I like for the first 5 innings would be under 4.5. Now, last time I looked at that, there was some heavy juice on that. Let me take a look here real quick. Yeah, under 4.5 minus 125 at Bet Online. So you may see under 4 in some places with that juice being so heavy there. You may see that line move to under 4. But I kind of like the under 4.5 minus 125. Obviously, I would play under 4 as well. So under 4 in the first 5 innings. As I like Abbott, I like Stroman. But again, you got to be careful because the Cubs, they do hit lefties well. Let me double check and make sure that my memory. They're okay against lefties. Well, no, they're batting .260 against lefties, which is in the top 10. OPS is 13th at 750. The average, let's see where that ranks them. The average ranks them. It's 12. Why does it say 257? Okay, 257. Yeah, which is 13th. So they're about middle of the pack. They're decent against lefties. So yeah, I like the under in that situation. I like the under 8.5 in the Marlins game. I think the Cabrera will be shut down at home. Okay, fair enough. I don't know that I have an opinion on that one, JD, but I don't disagree with that play. You got Taijuan Walker and Cabrera. Walker, I want to say I backed him last time out in the first 5 innings. Let me see what happened in that one. I want to say I did. Yeah, I think I backed him last time out in the first 5 innings or maybe I faded him last time out against Baltimore. I can't remember, but anyway, I think I backed him. Can't remember. Anyway, he won 4-3 over Baltimore. Milwaukee the time before. I just can't get a read on Walker. Is that fair? I don't know what to think of the guy. I mean, he doesn't miss a ton of bats. He's more of a contact pitcher, in my opinion. Cabrera, again, another guy I can't get a feel for. He did give my son an autograph for the game that my son was at, so I got a little bit of I like the guy, but those are 2 pitchers that I don't have a great read on. I would have to look in a different direction there, JD. But if you like the under, I'll be cheering for it, brother. I sure will. Hey, I do have a question for you guys, and I know we're talking baseball here, but how many of you want to play fantasy football with me? Okay, because I'm looking for folks who want to play fantasy football with me. It's going to be a $100 league. One of you guys can be the commissioner. I don't have to be the commissioner. I don't have to do all that. But it's going to be a $100 league, and we're going to have a live draft right here on the show. So anybody who wants to do that, it's a $100 league. We'll have a live draft right here on the show. Yeah, Cabrera, yeah, he gave him an autograph, man. So if you okay. You want to play Zaneri? Okay. You won 3 of 5 last year, Zaneri? Okay, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Maybe we don't want you in. Okay? Maybe we don't want you in. Yeah, Cabrera, JD, he was a nice guy, man, according to my youngest son. He went to an Atlanta Braves game, and Cabrera was there. Was playing the Marlins, obviously. And I think it was back when he was on the DL or IL or whatever. But he gave him an autograph. Rays first 5 money line. Reds, no Nerfy. So what's that called? A Yerfy? So Reds, Yerfy, Solomont. Brewers money line. Phillies 1.5. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, good luck. Good luck, brother. For me, can't do fantasy because it takes all my focus just to pick winners. Can't walk and chew gum. I like that, Wayne. I like that. What's up, Solomon? How you doing, buddy? I hear you, Wayne. Listen, the thing about playing fantasy is The thing about playing fantasy is you can't allow those players to be in your thoughts when it comes to picking the games, right? I've seen a lot of people do that. Hey, since I have Justin Jefferson, he's my fantasy guy, I got to play the Vikings this week, especially for those of us who play like daily fantasy, right? So you can't allow that to get in the way. I got Jared Goff as my big quarterback this week. Let's go Lions, So you got to be careful with that for sure. But if anybody's interested in playing fantasy football, let me know. Zaneri says he's in. If anybody else wants to play, let me know. I told you guys the parlay play videos will be starting back up shortly. In order to play fantasy football with me, I'm looking for 12. I'd like to have 12-man team. If we have 12-man league, a woman league, whatever. If we have 24, we can certainly do 2 leagues. But you just need to download Parlay Play, use Pick Dogs as your code, and you're in. You're in. And then of course, we'll do a $100 league. So that'll be fun. Tampa Bay double result plus 140. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Red Sox today or Phillies? Let me take a look. Red Sox or Phillies? Who we got in this one? They're not playing each other though, right? Phillies are playing in Miami. I can't remember. I think the Red Sox out west. Let's see. Yeah, Red Sox are in Seattle versus Kirby. It'd be tough for me to get there with the Red Sox going up against George Kirby in Seattle, that big ballpark. But I do like Pavetta. So I don't know. To be honest with you, Solomon, I don't know. I do like Tampa Bay minus 145 in the first 5. What do you think about the Guardians versus Astros? What's up, Ontario? How you doing, man? Guardians versus Astros. Let's see who we got in that one. Where is that game? Why is that not pulling up? There it is. Syndergaard versus France. Well, you got to think on the surface, you got to think France and the Astros have the advantage there with Syndergaard. I don't think he started a game since June, and I think he was pretty bad back when he was starting for the Dodgers. So I think on the surface, you got to lean towards the Astros without digging too far into it. Again, that's a bit of a square play, but I only think they're square if you lose, right? So if you – I don't buy into the whole thing, squares and sharps and all that. I'm just looking for wins and losses. Now, there is such thing as sharp plays and sharp bettors in Vegas. No question about it. They're around looking at different lines and they're playing lines. There's no question about that. That certainly exists. I know some guys who do it. But when it comes to like square plays or something like that, they're only square if they lose, in my opinion. Houston first 5 minus a half. Maybe so. Okay. Maybe so. I could get down with that. Trying to get back on. Okay, Ontario, you can do it, man. You can do it. Good luck. Hey, if it's killing you, take a day off. Nothing wrong with that. Take a day off, dude. Or just rely on somebody else's picks for a day and bet them small. That'd be my advice. I'm not getting no games involving Cleveland anymore. I hear you. They're the ticket killers, Zaneri. Astros money today. Okay, Alicia, we'll see. It's an interesting matchup because you got Syndergaard there making his debut with the Guardians. Will they rally around him? We'll see. Hey, there's nothing wrong with taking a few days off. I will tell you the one thing I do, Ontario, and I hope this helps you, man, because the idea of this channel or of this particular show is for us to make each other better. I want you guys to make me better. I'm going to try my best to help you get better. The idea is to make money. It's not to bet because we're bored. We want to watch TV that night. We want to have an interest in the game. If that's why you're gambling, I hope you're gambling small, okay? And you're not using money that you need to pay the rent and stuff. So every bit of money that I put into gambling, I need that money. Now, I got 2 kids at the University of Georgia. That's not cheap. I have a 12-year-old. He's not cheap. I have a wife. She's not cheap. This house, these cars, they're not cheap. So I need this money. So I don't bet for fun. I used to when I was much, much younger. And I've told this story before, and I've taken $50 and turned it into $25,000 on several occasions, and then lost the whole $25,000 and had to borrow $50 to start back again in my late teens, early 20s. So I don't bet for fun anymore. So if you're having a rough time right now, just take a day off. Maybe even take 2 days off. Watch the games just for fun. Get back to enjoying the game for what it's all about, and then come back and you'll have a different perspective, believe it or not. And you won't be in that rut, because what happens when we start losing is we all get in that rut, myself included. Okay, I'm human too. Even though I do this for a living, I certainly get in a rut. So what you want to do is you just want to take a step off, take a step back, relax, enjoy yourself, go play some golf, shoot some pool, go have a couple drinks, find the ladies, whatever, go to church, I don't know, whatever you want to do, and then come back. And you'll have a different perspective, and you can refresh yourself. So what you'll see, and what you've seen from me since the All-Star break, I just been doing one play a day. And that's because although I'm doing well, I think 11-6, maybe 11-5 since the All-Star break, although I'm doing well, I'm still waiting to get really, really hot, so I jump it up to 2 or 3 plays. So I hope that helps. What's up, Junior? How you doing? What's up, Lasco? What's up? Yeah, and the thing about second guessing, JD, and the thing about losing, right, is you start chasing that money. Hey, last week I had, or 3 days ago I had $27,000 or whatever. I'm just throwing numbers out. And today I only have $18,000. I lost a third of my bankroll. Well, I got to get back to that 27,000. So I'm going to play $10,000 on this game. I'm just throwing numbers out. It could be $100. Doesn't matter the denominations, right? So then you're in that negative mindset, and it doesn't matter what you touch, it's going to turn to crap. Okay. Whereas when you're rolling, whatever you touch is going to turn to gold. So that's when we want to fire at the books. So when you're losing, scale it back. Scale it back. I've lost 2 or 3 in a row. I'm going to scale it back. I'm going to drop my bet size down. But that doesn't make any sense, Mike. I can't get it back in. Just trust me. Just trust me. I've been doing this a long time, guys. And when you're winning, I'm okay with jumping that bet size up a little bit. Hit that bookie in the mouth. Turn those hips. Trying to make living off this, still young, 22, trying to practice bank. That's my only problem. Got to find me and say, yeah, that's right. And I hope this will help you. I hope this will help you. Okay, yes, I do know who Chael Sonnen is. Yeah, Chael Sonnen is the man, dude. My background in Chael Sonnen, yeah, I don't know who had their background first. That's a good question. I think maybe Chael had his first. I don't know. I've seen his videos, though. I like his videos. But yeah, this background, man, it's nothing more than a couple of pieces of wood that you can get from Home Depot. Doesn't even go all the way to the ceiling. It's pretty nice, man. It's pretty nice. So just makes it look kind of professional, I guess you could say. So I like the background. I got the man cave here with my Pick Dogs hat. That actually lights up. I think, does this light up? Yeah, this lights up too. Mike Davis wins. So yeah, not bad, man. Then I just got an old chair in here. So yeah, I hope that helps you, Ontario, because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. We're here to win. We're here to win. And we want to help each other win. I'm personally, now this is just me on my show, I'm personally not looking for guys who come in and say, hey, I told you so type thing. And I'm not picking on Zaneri because I've picked on him before, so he was coming back picking on me. So I'm not talking about him earlier in the show. But that's not really what I'm here for. And I'm not a guy that's going to come on here and say, hey, I told you so type thing. I may dig at you a little bit in a joking manner, but only thing I ever say, man, if you ever want to know what kind of handicapper I am, go follow the leaderboards. Go look and see who has done well or who continues to do well. And I may not be up there in 2 weeks. Who knows? I don't know. But that generally is a good indication of who's doing well right now. So I've handicapped 2 sports since I've been here, the NBA and Major League Baseball. So you can look at those 2 leaderboards and, take that for what it's worth. I'm not sure I'm much of a leaderboard guy, because I think the leaderboard can be a little misconstrued on certain sites where people just start throwing out plays and trying to hit the daily leaderboard. So the only thing I can tell you is this, guys, and I'm not talking about Pick Dogs. That doesn't happen at Pick Dogs, but on I believe there's other sites out there. I'm not sure. Just be careful. Find somebody you can trust. Find somebody you believe in. And if you want to buy picks, buy picks. If you just want to get in here and chit chat and let's all get together, get better together, do that. Ain't no big deal. It ain't no big deal. But the main thing I want to do is for everybody to get better in here. Okay, fair enough, Ontario. That's good, man. Hey, listen, good luck to you. Keep it up. Just remember this. When you're going good, keep going. Bet. Maybe even up the bet price. Let's just say you bet $20 a game. And then again, you may bet $2,000. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's say you start winning and winning. Hey, bet $25 a game. Let's say you bet $20 a game and you're losing. Drop it down to $15 a game. Okay. So that's my biggest piece of advice that I give anybody, all my friends who like to gamble. They're idiots. I tell them they're idiots, but they got plenty of money, so it doesn't bother them. What's up, Joseph? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, I tell them, hey, you can't be chasing that money come Monday Night Football when it's time to pay the man on Tuesdays, So just my opinion. You like Brew Crew with points minus 125 today and Angels game with points minus 115. Let's take a look. Oh, let me put my other pick up here real quick. So we got this one. And what else did I say? I said Cubs under 4.5. 5. What's up, Kyle? How you doing, buddy? Kyle's got Washington plus 1.5 at plus 101 on FanDuel. Let me look at this real quick. Let's see. Brew Crew and Angels. Let me take a look here real quick. I think the Angels struggled up in Toronto, didn't they? Let's see. Why am I not seeing these games when I want to? Brewers. Burns on the mound against Irvin. I mean, it's a big pitching mismatch for sure. Why am I not seeing the Angels game? You guys see? Oh, there it is. I see it. Canning versus Morton. Yeah, I'm not going against the Braves personally. Angels coming out of Toronto. Tough for me to go against the Braves right now, man. They're just hitting the ball so well. It'd be tough for me to do that. Zaneri, just my opinion. I know you like to play underdogs, and I'm certainly fine with that. Just to go against the Braves right now. The Braves are they're hitting the ball so well. I played the over in that game yesterday. It was a total of 11 in Atlanta, and they won 8-6. So just tough for me to go against them right now. Okay, give me your best bet, Zaneri. I told you if you won Baltimore on Friday, you'd be on the card today. So give me your best bet, Zaneri, and put final out beside it so I'll know it's your best bet. And I'm going to put it on our card here. And we're going to make some money today. Good to see you, Joseph. Thanks for coming in. Kyle, all you guys, thanks a lot for coming in. Appreciate all of you, man. We've just been in here chit-chatting. Just chit-chatting. We're not setting any records or anything. We're just in here chit-chatting and having a good time, man. Thanks for all you ladies who come in as well, Alicia, etc. So appreciate all of you ladies who come in, and all of you guys, man. It's fun. I enjoy it. You guys tell me. I do want to do this. Who do you guys like on this channel? I mean, who do you guys like watching? And don't say outside of me. Don't say me. Who do you like watching on the channel? Is it Mitch? Is it Ruffalo? Is it Jay? Do you like the afternoon drive, the evening drive? Do you like the drive-through, I think it's called? Do you like the morning show? Do you like Jay's NBA thing? No word on Pete yet, Wayne. No word on Pete yet. I did send him a text, and he left me on red. The hit king left me on red. Let me show you. See if I can figure out how to do this. Can y'all read that? Hey, Charlie Hustle. I was wanting to see if today was a good day to call you and talk about YouTube and pick dogs. Hope you had a safe trip back to Vegas. Mike Davis. What's that say? Red. That guy left me on red. This guy thinks because he's 82 years old and he's the hit king, he can leave me on red? Better put him up, Pete. Better put him up. Let's see. Reds money line plus 100 final. Okay, got it. I want us to hit this parlay. I like Chris when he picks totals. Okay, fair. Rod Z, okay, thank you, Zaneri. We're ending the week like Terrence Crawford. Hey, what I tell y'all about Crawford now? Listen, what I tell y'all about Crawford? Oh man, hey, listen, I don't bet boxing. I bet it before, but let's see. Reds, what are they? Plus 100, plus 100, and that is from Zaneri. Here we go. The man earned his spot. He was the only one that liked Baltimore on Friday with Grayson Rodriguez on the mound. And Rodriguez had his best showing. What do you think about the Nats game? I'm thinking about Nats. I can't get there with them. You know, the Brewers' bats are fairly hot as well. I just can't get there. It's just my opinion. Any Baltimore Orioles fans in here? Any Baltimore Orioles fans in here? DL Hall is on the mend. I can tell you that right now. He pitched 2 innings on Saturday I can't remember if it was rookie ball or what it was. 6 strikeouts, sitting at 96 miles per hour. So the leg is getting better. The ankle and the foot are starting to fire. The kid is coming back strong and better than ever. So excited about that. Ron is good. I like coming up my own Major League Baseball, who I like, and comparing it with. Okay, fair enough, Ernesto. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? I'm an Orioles lifer. Got you, Tree Sap. Well, DL Hall is one of my good friends, former player. He played with me. He was my quarterback in football, matter of fact. So, Jays fan. Okay, I got you, Alicia. Makes sense. I bet them to win the World Series. Okay, there you go. Well, I think they're going to need somebody like DL Hall. And I won't be shocked to see them bring him in the bullpen to give him a strong lefty arm out of the bullpen. If he shows that he can hit, stay up there above 95, he was hitting 100 last year. And for whatever reason, his kinetic chain was broken this year. He was down to 92, 93, 94 in some situations. And they have him in Sarasota working right now, trying to get that velocity back up. He said his knee is starting to fire good. Now he's waiting on his ankle and his foot to start to fire. And he said it's starting to fire. So you could see DL Hall back with the Orioles sooner rather than later. So that's a good sign for all of you Orioles fans. I like what the O's are doing this year. I'm a bandwagon. Yeah, same, Wayne. I'm a bandwagon guy. Obviously, I like the Orioles because of him, though. So I watch all their games with Ben McDonald. He's fun. O's, let's keep dropping. Everybody should sprint. There you go. The O's farm system is strong. Tyler Wells just sent down to AA Bowie, so it's fine. Yeah, they brought the other lefty up. And I can't remember his name, Tree Sap. They brought the other lefty up, the number 2 ranked lefty in their organization behind DL Hall. They brought him up as DL is still working down in Sarasota. So that's good stuff, man. And listen, anytime you're starting to handicap Major League Baseball, especially at the beginning of the year, guys. So if you want to follow baseball closely, you got to kind of dig into those minor leagues for your prop bets, stuff like that. And then you're on top of things at the beginning of each season. 3 innings last outing. Yeah, Stroman, I think he's in a bounce back spot here. I just like Stroman a lot. He's a ground ball pitcher. I like him in a situation. I like the under, and I get why you would say that and not necessarily like him in this spot. But a bulldog like Stroman, and I'm not a fan of his personally. But I like his pitching. How about that? Okay, you got him at 35-1, and now it's 14-1. Got you. Back in the day, I had favorite teams, but since the revolving door player, yeah, I mean, it's not like the 1980s, Wayne, when we had the San Francisco 49ers with Roger Craig and Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, all the same guys over and over. Ronnie Lott, same could be said for any team in that era. And once free agency started, forget about it. It's hard to have a favorite team anymore. I will say this, though. since I live in Atlanta, the Braves have those young all-stars. They have them wrapped up for a long time on contracts. And unlike the NFL, Major League Baseball contracts are guaranteed. So I saw Colin Cowherd today making an argument about taking a 6-year deal and this, that, and the other, talking about NFL. And, and I know he's good friends with the LA Chargers general manager. So he knows a little bit about what he's talking about. But at the same time, those NFL contracts are not guaranteed. That signing bonus is what's guaranteed. Unless you get it all that says it's guaranteed, they're not. And Major League Baseball contracts, guaranteed. NBA contracts, guaranteed. It's a big difference in the NFL. Favorite team is always – hey, I haven't lost a national championship in a long time, Tyler. I sure have not. Vikings, Mets, Rangers, Knicks, Connecticut Sun. Okay, so you listen – you watch the WNBA also, in there? Respect it. Respect it. I don't know about the Vikings. My best buddy's a big Mets fan, and Rangers, and Knicks. He's from New York, so yes, I hear you. Okay, I just can't. I haven't gotten into the WNBA. I haven't gotten into the WNBA, but I know a lot of people like it, so I respect that. I'm looking forward to the NBA. I want to show you guys what's up when it comes to the NBA. I hate saying this because it sounds like I'm being arrogant, and I promise you I'm not. It's just not who I am, but many consider me one of the best NBA handicappers of all time, and I want to show you guys that. So we'll see. We'll see. As there's no guarantees when it comes to anything, but I want to show you guys that, and I can't wait to show you what's up in football too. So you can probably tell by the accent, I'm from down south. And we play football down here, and we know how to get down. Who liked the first 5 videos today? Who liked the first 5 videos today? Did y'all? Hey, y'all like that head movement on the boxing? Huh? Hey, Bud Crawford, baby. Which bet has more chances? Imagine you have to bet your house on one of the. I would take Tampa Bay. Yeah, whichever one I list first is the one I like best. Let's go. Having said that, I'm not betting my house on it. But yeah, minus 145 is about my limit. I mean, I'll go up to about minus 150, minus 155, but I don't like laying that much juice, especially in the first 5 innings. But I think they have a good opportunity to win that first 5. But baseball, anything can happen. I like the Spurs' future. Yeah, I mean, anytime you get the best player in the world, and he will be the best player in the world soon. I like your future. That's right, Wayne. That's right. Okay, Alicia. Reds at great value today with the better starter on the mound. What's up, Alyssa? How are you doing? Alyssa Sweet. I see some of you guys come in here under your girlfriend's YouTube account or your wife's YouTube account, right? And some of you are ladies, so I can never tell. But because sometimes when my wife's logged in on my Mac and I'll get on, it's under her account, and I'm might mess around and even comment on a video under her name, so it happens. What's good, King Tut? How you doing, bud? Good to see you, man. What is it, Alyssa? Are you logged in on your girlfriend's account? Is that what's going on? Again, don't forget, I'm looking for guys who want to play fantasy football this year. I need 12. So far, it's me and Zaneri. Going heads up. So I'm looking for 10 other folks who want to play fantasy football this year. Just let me know. We're going to do a $100 league. And once we get the 12 people in, we'll decide on the scoring, stuff like that. We don't have to set any rules right now. Would Reds first 5 be a play too? Let me take a look at that. I mean, it could be. I would certainly lean towards the Reds over playing the Cubs. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, Brewers should be strong today, Alyssa. But I think, who was it? I think Zaneri was liking, or no, it was, who was it? Somebody else was liking the Washington Nationals plus the 1.5. So I think they're kind of split on that one. So not sure. But yeah, Wayne, if you were going to pick a side on that one, I'd probably play the Reds. But I'm not sure I love it. Does that make sense? I kind of like that under in that situation. I'm looking for, I'm looking for a 2-1 type game at the end of 5 innings, maybe a 3-0 type game, and I'm not sure which team it'll be. You like the Brew Crew minus? Okay, minus. Gotcha. Zaneri. My bad. It was somebody else who liked Washington plus 1.5. Gotcha. All right, fair enough. You think Cron and Gritchick going to be in the lineup today, or they already left? I don't know, Tut. That's tough for me to say. The trade deadline's tomorrow night, I think. So if they're going to get moved, I think they would play today. I'm not sure why they wouldn't. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not on top of it like maybe I should be, or with that particular team anyway. It's one of those teams I can't get a grip on. I just cannot get a grip on. Yeah, anybody else got a best bet for this parlay? Zanir, I need you on here co-hosting the show, man. We need to get you a camera set up in your office, and I need to add you. Look, let me see how I can do this. I need to add you. Oh, how do I? Okay, ain't nobody on here, so it won't let me. I like it a lot, Alyssa. I like it a lot. I think it makes some. I think it makes them World Series contenders, and I'm not sure they're done yet, but I do. I believe it makes them World Series contenders. I believe that front office knows we can make it happen right now. We can make it happen right now. This could be our year to win it all. That offense is hot all the way through the lineup. So I can see them making. What's up, Rise? How you doing? Yeah, the DMV is annoying. You know that. Reds batting 188 lifetime versus Stroman, 6 hits and third. There you go. So I'm okay with that under. That was a big trade for the Rangers, and it's obvious that Scherzer was looking for. He wanted out of New York, especially when they traded Robertson. But Scherzer hasn't been sharp this year either. However, he still has that it factor. He's been pitching better as of late too, and he has that it factor. There's just certain guys who are dogs. He's a dog. I like him a lot. Yeah, I don't think DeGrom's coming back this year, Alyssa. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that he's on the shelf until next year. I want to say that was the report, but I could be wrong on that. But I think he's done for the year. But maybe I heard a report that he could make a return in October. Don't quote me on any of it. I'm not 100% sure. But DeGrom still has the best stuff in the major leagues by far, in my opinion. Attaboy, Rise. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Keep it up, dude. Keep it up. Hey, I can't wait to see all of you guys and gals enter the handicapping contest. Gotcha, Tut. I can't wait for all of you guys to enter the handicapping contest. And I think Mitch says he does it in December. I'm not sure. November, December, somewhere in there. That's going to be fun to watch. What's up, Mike? Bah! What's up, baby? How you living? I'm just over here getting fat, man. Wendy's, Good to see you, dude. So I like Tampa Bay in the first 5. I like the Cubs under 4.5 in the first 5. And Zaneri, who was the only one that had Baltimore on Friday, likes the Reds plus 100 on Saturday. Got you, Rice. How about Bud Crawford? I know you guys were talking about boxing on Friday when we were on the live show. I mean, he did his thing, didn't he? The guy's good, man. So if we learned one thing, and I told you guys on Friday, I'm not a boxing guy, but I'm never going against Bud Crawford. And Terrence Bud Crawford. And he made it happen. He was incredible. Oh, other buddy, man, just the way he was talking after the match, they needed to get him to the hospital immediately. I mean, it was obvious to me that his brain had been peppered around a little bit. I mean, he was slurring his words, and he was a good sport. I mean, good fella. Nothing wrong with that. I was just worried about his health and well-being. Sevy got shelled yesterday. Severino? Okay, gotcha, Alyssa. Yeah, Baltimore came out and they hit the baseball. They hit the baseball for sure. Baltimore's been playing some good baseball. Those O's, man. Those O's, they playing that ball. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens moving forward. Let's see what happens with Tampa Bay. Crawford was incredible. It wasn't Spence Knight. What I like is that he didn't make any. Yeah, I respect that. You got to respect it, man. You got to respect it. I totally respect it. Let's go, George. Scherzer, baby. Knew Crawford's going to win when Eminem. What's up, Sean? Yeah, Eminem came out. He introduced him, and then they let Lose Yourself play. And I was like, okay. I was switching back and forth between the two, the UFC fights and the boxing match. So every time the boxing match would go to, the 1 minute break in between rounds, swapping back and forth. I saw Justin Gaethje with the head kick of Dustin Poirier. So it was a good weekend of sports. Who's your favorite Major League Baseball team? Whichever one I'm betting on that day, Alyssa. Does that make sense? Don't really have a favorite team. I live in Atlanta, so my kids like the Braves. But I'm more of a bandwagon guy. I'm an Orioles guy right now because I have a former player and a good friend who plays with them. So I'm an Orioles guy. So if you're asking me, I'm Orioles. Rangers, they are spending that money, George. He is a dog, Darnell. He's a dog. Hey, he put them sticks on him. He put them sticks on him. Now I'm telling you, that counter right was incredible. Orioles versus Rangers for American League. We'll see what happens, Tut. I'd be okay with that. Derek Lewis gives the best. Derek Lewis, man, that guy's wild. He's wild, Caleb. Did he take? He took off his pants this time. Somebody said. I'm too old to be boxing anymore, Zanir. I'm too old to be boxing. Just that little bit right there has got my head spinning. All I doing was shadow boxing. I'm already hurting. Yeah, Darnell, that was a performance for the ages. It really was. All right, guys. Tampa Bay minus 145 in the first 5 innings. Let's get down on that. Cubs under 4.5 first 5. That'd be my second choice. And Zaniri likes the Reds plus 100 in that situation with Abbott, the lefty rookie who's just been incredible on the mound going up against Stroman and the Cubs. So we have 2 plays in one game there. Cubs under, Cubs Reds under 4.5, and Reds plus 100. You got to come check out Rangers new. I hear it's nice, George. I hear it's nice. That'd be cool, man. My son, my oldest son, actually was there and went to a Rangers, and the Braves were actually in town, believe it or not. Rangers Braves game here. When the Braves went to Texas earlier this year, my son was there. He said it was a nice stadium. Very, very nice. So good luck to you guys out there, man. I mean, hey, y'all making some deals. You're willing and dealing. You got a lineup that is very good. I love Simeon at the top of that lineup. I love what Jung has done over there at third base, and you got some good glue players too that I like a lot. Okay, fair enough, Zaniri. You've earned it, man. I'll put it in there for you. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, man, it won't let me. I got to type all this out again. No, there it is. Okay. And Zaniri likes Marlins minus 110. There it is. 4-teamer right there. He earned it. He gave us the Orioles on Friday when we were all saying Garrett Cole and the Yankees. He stuck with Grayson Rodriguez. Rodriguez pitched well. Cole pitched well. Ended up a 1-0 game for the Baltimore Orioles. So Zaniri has earned this right. He's going with 2 plays today. We'll go Reds and Marlins. So he's a hot guy right now. So maybe consider these. Maybe consider these plays. Tampa Bay minus 145. Cubs under 4.5. Reds plus 100. And Marlins minus 110. Guys, thanks a lot. Thanks for coming in. Hey, make sure you check all these shows out. I asked earlier who you liked on the channel. A lot of you guys like Rod. I know a lot of you like Jay. You like Mitch. You like Ruffalo. All the guys. I can't name everybody. We have so many guys who just come on with the drive-through at night with Tony T and all the fellas, man. Wayne, all those guys. I mean, they just do a great job. I really like that. Well, thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I just try to come in here and hey, listen. I think my show's a little bit different because what I want to do is I want to build a community. I want everybody to help make each other better, right? Rather than just giving out free plays, because there's a lot of that on the site. If you want to look for free plays, you can find it. But on my show, I want to do a little bit different. I want us to become a community and help each other get better. So is it worth to bet under 5.5? Which one are you talking about, Lasco? I'm sorry. Which one are you talking about? Like the over in the Nats game with Burns on the mound. Okay. Thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's try to have fun. Listen, we're giving out free picks. We're trying to help people win, but at the same time, I like to have fun. About the Cubs. Oh, you mean buy it up another point, another run, I should say, Lasco? I don't know that I would do that. It's up to you. I mean, I don't know your style. You do what you think is best, Lasco. Do what you think is best. But I'm looking for a 2-1 or a 3-0 type game going into the sixth inning in this game. Javon, my guy, he's been missing in action. Okay, George, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll see. What up, Jay Peasy? How you doing, my man? I'm just about to jump out of here, dude. I'm live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 o'clock. I know that's a tough time for some of you guys, but if y'all can make it, man, join me every time. We'll try to learn something about each other. We'll try to get better at handicapping. We'll try to get some winners. Zaneri had you 2 winners today, and I got you 2 plays here. So let's see if they hit. Don't forget, I have a Major League Baseball high heat going today over at Pick Dogs. Grab a 3-day or 7-day package. Save yourself some money. Seeing the board well. Doing well. You guys can go check out the leaderboards. You'll see what I'm talking about. I've done Major League Baseball and the NBA since I've been here at the site. So I do have one hockey play that I put in there that was 0-1, and I went 1-1 in the USFL. So those are all my plays so far. You can see them over at pickdogs.com. My bad. No worries, man. No worries, Roz. I'm glad you guys could jump in. I hope y'all have a good day. Good luck. Hey, let's hit him one more time today. Make sure you jump over to the first 5 video and watch it and give it a big thumbs up, and we can chit chat more over there underneath that video if you guys have more stuff you want to talk about. Going all underdog and total unders. Okay, Jesus is Lord. I respect that name too. What about no favorite NFL teams, Mike? Although I do like Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. All right, y'all have a good one. Enjoyed it. Georgia Bulldogs in college football because I have 2 kids there, and Kirby Smart is a friend or frenemy, whatever. We used to play ball against each other. Love y'all. Y'all be good. I'll see y'all soon. Thanks for coming in. Leave me some comments on the first 5 video. We'll chit chat some more. Be good, guys. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate all of you.